Hello,
Hello.
me.
Yeah.
Hi, good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
How is your morning so far? Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I can hear you. Okay. So yesterday we had this topic, right? And with the
Yes.
homework, did you do it? The supporting and opposing opinion, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's try this. So, do you have what is the supporting opinion for this one? Do you feel happy when a person gives you money? Supporting?
Yes. I feel happy when person gives me money because I can use the money to buy anything I like,
Okay. Anything I like, such as?
such as clothes or toys.
Okay, very good. What about the opposing?
Mm, no, I don't feel happy because money feels impersonal and less thoughtful than real gifts.
And less what?
Less thoughtful.
Oh, okay. Not thoughtful. Not thoughtful what? Less thoughtful what?
Thoughtful than a real gift.
Okay, okay. Because why is it not really thoughtful than a gift? We can say that because why is not that thoughtful? Money? Because it when we give money, it's we do not really think, right? Like
Yes.
there's less effort than giving gifts. Okay. So what about this one? Do you think it is easy to give money as a gift? Focusing.
I think it is to give money as a gift because you don't need to spend time choosing gifts.
Mm-hmm. You really need to spend time. Okay.
Yes.
On the other hand, or unlike if you,
Alright.
unlike if you give gifts, you need to.
You need to think
Mm-hmm.
about what they like.
Okay. And you need to take to make time, right? To go
Yes.
out and buy the gift, unlike with money. Opposing?
I think it is easy to give money as a gift because you have to decide how much to give.
Mm-hmm. It is what? It is not easy.
Yes.
Okay. Or we can use the opposite, which is difficult. Okay. Or not really difficult. The vocab. What do you think is the opposite we can use for this? Instead of saying it is not easy.
It is difficult.
It's difficult. Okay, we can use difficult, but I think there's more vocab for this because it's about giving, right? Or we can say it's time consuming if you're focusing on time. Okay, we can say it's time consuming. Okay, or it's hard when it comes to gift. Okay, again, what is the opposing? I
Mm.
don't think.
I think
Opposing.
I I think it is hard to give money as a gift
Mm-hmm.
because you have to decide how much to give.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you have to decide the amount, right?
Mm.
And what are the consequences of giving money aside from it's hard to decide? So what if you just give a little money? What do you think? It's hard to decide how much money you would gift and maybe if you give little money, they will think it's you're cheap, right? You're a cheap
Mm.
person, right?
Yes.
Okay. What about this? Is it difficult to buy a gift for other people?
Mm. Yes, it is difficult to buy gift for other people because you don't know what they like or need.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what about the opposing?
Mm, so it is not difficult if you know the person well and pay attention to their interests.
Okay. So see, it is difficult, and we have reasons for that when it comes to opinion, right? Like that, the supporting. It's difficult to buy a gift if you do not know their interest or likes and dislikes. And it's difficult, the opposite, if you don't know them well. And do you think it is lazy to give money as a gift? Supporting.
Mm, mm, Yes, it's been getting lazy to give money as a gift
Mhm.
because they show you didn't make an effort to choose something special.
Yeah, see that one is focusing on effort, right? So it
Mm.
shows that they maybe think that you're lazy, or maybe they will think that you forgot the celebration or the birthday. Oh, maybe she forgot. That's why she just gave money. Like she didn't have time to buy gift. And what about the opposing?
Uh, I think it is not lazy to give money as a gift because it can be practical and helpful if the person needs money.
What if they do not need money? How can we defend being lazy in here for the opposing? I don't think it is lazy, or I think it is not lazy. You can just say, I don't think it is not lazy to give money as a gift. How can we defend being lazy here? Not focusing on the money. We can say that I don't think that it is not lazy, or I don't think it is lazy to give money as a gift because nowadays giving money as a gift is becoming usual, right? And more practical. Okay, we're focusing on lazy, not on the giving money. Like it's given that they can buy anything with the money, but what about the lazy? How can we convince them that it is not lazy to give money? So we have reasons like, oh, it's practical nowadays and it's usual nowadays, right? Unlike before, it's really common to give gifts, right? Not money. But now it's really common receiving money and giving money. So it's not lazy thing. Okay? So what about this one? Let's see what will happen if people give each other money as gifts. Here
It
this.
will it will save time and convenience.
Okay. First, it is what? First,
It save times.
okay. First is time for both parties. Okay. If we give each other money, how can it save time?
You don't need to go to store or and choose the present.
Okay. Second, it's convenient. How is it convenient? It's convenient? Reason? Because we don't need to. Every time there's an occasion, we do not need to think of a gift, right? If we give each other money as a gift, so this one will be a common thing if this happens, right? And what about the negative? What will happen if people give each other money as gifts? If we have positive, if we have positive, what about the negative?
It will make the gifts.
What?
It will make the gifts less meaningful
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and turn special occasions
Mm-hmm.
into a money exchange.
Yeah. So the bad thing, or yeah, the negative here, or the bad side is if we just give money as a gift, like no more gifts at all for any occasion, right? So we will tend to, what do you call this? Give give the gift itself a meaning or special thing, right? Because it's money. And money is usual, right? Like we have money every day. And for gifts is special because we do not receive gifts every day, right? So we only receive this in a special day. That's why we tend to remember them, right? So if we have money as a gift, it will be usual anymore. It's not special anymore. Okay, so let's continue this. So here we have is it opinion practice? Okay. We have supporting opinions here and reasons. Let's match the idea. First,
Giving money as a gift can save a lot of time because we don't have to go to shopping for gifts.
okay. See, focusing on saving time. The reason is we don't need to go out.
Yes.
2.
People should give money as a gift. Mm. Because there will be no more terrible present.
Okay. 3.
It is not a good idea to give money instead of a gift to children because they will waste the cash on snacks or computer games.
Okay.
Mm. Gifts are more special than money because we can keep the gifts for many years.
Okay. So let's take a look at the supporting opinions here. It says here, save a lot of time focusing. The reason is we don't have to go. So we have positive, it can save. We have negative, and the reason we can use negative, we don't have, right? 2, people should give money as a gift. This one should, okay? Remember when it comes in English, when giving advice, okay, we always use should, right? Do you know advice?
Yes.
Yeah, we always use should. Example, if someone asks for an advice, we say should. Yo, you should do this. You should do this. Okay. Suggestion may be different. Like I suggest. Okay. And we have should. That's why here people should give money as a gift. So this one is an advice. And the reason is, look at this. Should give money as a gift is also positive. And then the reason can be negative, like because there will be no more terrible gifts. Okay, our presence. See, when it comes to vocabulary too, we have proper vocab. Example for present, we can use terrible. Okay, but if we use gift, what do you think?
Mm.
Do we still use terrible gifts? We can use unnecessary presents or wrong or gifts. I mean, unnecessary gifts or wrong gifts, right?
Mm.
Mhm. And here, look at this one. It is not a good idea to give money instead of a gift to children. So it's in here is case by case. To children, we can say that because they will waste the cash on snacks or computer games, which is true, which is valid, right? So there's a
Yes.
point in here. Gifts are more special than money because we can give gifts so for so many years, which is also true. Okay. What about the refuting opinions or opposing?
Giving money as a gift is not special.
As a gift is not special.
I disagree. Most people prefer special gifts to money.
Okay, let's take a look at the refuting. Here we have not special, right? So we use the antonym, like when we have on the self-study guide. That's why we need to study the antonym. Most people prefer special, not special, right? 2,
Giving money as a gift does not cause stress.
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 Okay, does not cause stress. Opposite or refuting.
That is not true people worry about how much money they should give.
Okay. So it's here they use worry. People worry, okay, does not cause stress. Synonym. Okay, you worry. Okay.
Yes.
3.
We can keep gifts for many years. That is not true. Gifts often break or become old.
Okay, here focusing on keep and for many years, right? So we can
Yes.
already locate the answer by, it says here, often break, right? And become old for so many years, they become old. And nobody.
Nobody will be happy if they receive money as a gift.
Okay.
I disagree. Money is special because we can do many things with it.
Okay, so in here, will be unhappy, right? So in here, they use special. Okay. What about, can you try to refute one of this? Can you choose one to refute? What about this one? Giving money as a gift does not cause stress. Can you refute? So this one does not, it's
That
negative.
is,
Mhm.
that is not true. When you give money as a gift, you will think about how much. Mhm.
What else? Aside from we think about or we worry how much money we should give. There are other reasons. What are the costs that we can say we're stressed or we worry? We can say that that is not true. Like not all people have what?
How much money to
Mhm.
give?
Yeah, not all people have much money to give every time, right? Unlike when it comes to gift, right? Some people, they are talented, they can make, okay, handmade gifts, like maybe they can bake, right?
Mm.
Or anything that they have that's readily available, they could give. So example, I don't have money, but at home I have ingredients to bake some cookies, right? So I can give that as a gift, right? And that would be special because I spend my time, okay? Some people, they tend to appreciate that more than money. So here we have the supporting opinion and opposing opinion. And we have the, okay, let's listen to this.
Supporting opinion. Give.
Supporting opinion first. And we will look for the main idea and supporting ideas. Ready?
Yes.
Money is the best gift that we can give. First, if we receive money from our family and friends, we won't be unhappy. If we receive a terrible gift, we feel unhappy. Giving money as a gift can solve this problem. Second, giving money as a gift does not cause stress. We don't have to spend a lot of time shopping for someone. We don't have to worry about whether the receiver will be happy with the gift we buy.
Opposing.
Yes.
Giving a gift is much better. Opinion. Giving a gift is much better than giving money. First, presents are for special events. So, we should think carefully about what to buy. When the person receives the gift, he or she will think it is special. This is because we take the time to buy the gift. Second, giving money to children is a bad idea. Children love to spend money very quickly. As a result, most children will spend the money on things that they don't need. Or they will spend the money on junk foods that are bad for their health.
Okay, supporting opinion, main idea.
Money is the best gift that we can give.
And supporting ideas.
First, if we receive money from our family and friends, we won't be unhappy. And second, giving money as a gift does not cause stress.
Okay, let's take a look at the reasons. If we receive money from our family and friends, we won't be unhappy, right? And then if we receive a terrible gift, we feel unhappy. See here, they also mentioned the gift, not just the money. And they just use the opposite. Won't be unhappy and feel unhappy. Second, and they also give example. Example, giving money as a gift can solve this problem. Or they defend it, their answer. Giving money as a gift does not cause stress. How? Okay, we do not spend time shopping for someone and we do not have to worry. Okay, so when it comes to gift, we call someone who will receive the gift or the money receiver. Okay? So this is the vocab, the receiver, and what about the one who give? We call it. If we have the receiver, we have the giver. Okay? And what about the opposing opinion?
Giving a gift is much better than giving money.
Reasons?
First, presents are more special events. Second, giving money to children is a bad idea.
Why presents are for special events? How did they defend it?
When the person receives the gift, he or she will think it is special.
Okay. And what about giving money to children? Why is it a bad idea to give money to children?
Most children will spend the money on things that they don't need, or they will spend the money on junk food that are bad for their health.
Okay, so when we're thinking for reasons like this is a perfect example, right? We have the opposing opinion, right? So when we oppose the opinion, we just focus. Example, giving a gift is much better than giving money. So we focus on gift, right? What are the reasons that gifts are better? Okay, like this one. And look at the examples in here. Okay, when it comes focusing on children, giving money to children is a bad idea. So we focus on children. Why is it a bad idea? So we just think of reason like this one. They spend it very quickly, right? Which is true. These are children. So it's a bad idea. And as a result, so you defend it, supporting examples. They spend money on things that they do not need, okay? Children. So it's also a bad idea. and or they will spend money on junk foods that are bad for their health. So this is very specific, right? And again, it's a bad idea. Okay. So here we have supporting opinion. Okay, so we have like what we practice, we have positive and negative. Won't be unhappy and does not cause stress. Okay, what about this one? Oh, we had this. Let's take a look at their example. But wait. Did you check the vocabulary, Ginny? Did you check the self-study vocab?
Yes.
What are the vocabs we had?
We
What about this one? If we have money as a best gift, what about the worst? What is the worst gift? Main argument.
money is not the worst gift.
Money is the worst gift. What about, can we give reasons? Can we think of reasons why money is the worst gift? First,
First, money is less meaningful than a real one or real gift.
why are they less meaningful? We just have to support. Money is less meaningful than a gift. Because we need examples. Or we can just support it. Why is it less meaningful?
Because when you give people or gifts, very well for
Yeah, you have a point. Continue.
they will feel respected.
Okay. But so when you give people gifts, they will think it's special, right? Or they will tend to remember you, right? Because of the gift. However, or on the other hand, if you give them money,
On the other hand, if they
what?
on the other hand, give them money,
Do you think they will remember you if you give them money? Or maybe after they spend the money, they will forget it already. On the other hand, if you give them money, right? Maybe, and there are other people who give them money too, so they will forget who give money, right? Unlike when it comes to gift, whenever they see the gift, they will remember you, right? But when it comes to money, okay, maybe they will forget about it after they spend the money. So why is it the worst gift? Let's see here. We have the suggested answers. Positive.
Money is the worst gift. It is a very boring and lazy gift. It is much better to open a present and be surprised about what is inside. Also, it feels great to know that friends and family take the time to find a nice gift for you.
Okay, look at the suggested answer. It's really direct, right? Worst gift. Very boring. This one support this. It is much better to open gifts and be surprised. So this one, okay, attacking the very boring, right? So you will be surprised to open a gift. It's interesting, right? It's not boring. And lazy gift, attacking this one. It feels great to know that your friends and family take the time to find a nice gift. Take the time, okay? Focusing on lazy gift, right? Okay. What about this one?
I think money is the best gift. First, we can use it to buy anything that we want. That is really useful. Sometimes we need to sit to buy something expensive. Receiving cash can help us to save up faster. Second, we will not receive any awful gifts that we give away or throw in the trash.
Okay, so let's take a look at this one. The opposing reason is we can use it to buy anything that we want. Okay, they're already useful, or save up. Okay, when we say save up, when it comes to cash or money. But if we use the money word like save money, okay, but if we don't use the money, save up. Okay, phrasal verb. And second, we will not receive any awful. So here, look at this one. Earlier, we have the word present, right?
Yes.
And the adjective they use is data.
Awful.
What?
Awful.
No, earlier, the present. Terrible. Terrible present, right?
Yes.
And here they use gifts. So they use awful gifts, right? So when it comes to vocab, it depends on the word. So we can use gifts, but it's much better to use awful. But if we use present, much better to use terrible. Terrible present, awful gifts. Okay. And again, we have this one. We should give presents to each other instead of giving money. Supporting.
We should give presents to each other instead of giving money. It feels really good to be given real parent presents by another person. Also, it feels great to give gifts too. When you give each other presents on special occasions, it helps to make our relationship stronger. Giving money cannot produce such results.
Mm-hmm. Opposing.
We should give money to each other instead of presents. It takes a long time to choose a gift for another person. Also, people usually don't like the present they are given. If we give money to each other instead of present, this problem can be solved happily for everyone.
Okay. So here they use, look at this, instead of. Okay.
Yeah.
So when we have two things we compare, okay, we use than, right? It's better to give presents than gifts, or presents than money, right? And here we can use instead of to. Okay. So instead of this, we can give this. Okay. But when we compare, better than. Okay. You get the opposite. So we can use instead of. That means there's more or better one. And also, okay, how do you read this?
Great.
Great. Great. It's like saying 8, number 8. Great. Again,
Great.
great. Okay, it's
Yeah.
great. Okay. And here we have this one. It helps to make our relationship stronger. Okay. And also this one, it says giving money cannot produce such results. That means what? Such results talking about what? Talking about the stronger here, relationship, to making relationships stronger. Okay. So it's when we give each other presents on special occasions, it helps to make our relationship stronger. So this resulted to giving presents, right? This is the result. Okay, that's why it says here giving money cannot produce such results. Like maybe we cannot have a stronger relationship by just giving money than present. Okay, so tomorrow we will have the self-study guide with the vocabulary. Did you have them? I sent them to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will check the self-study guide with the vocabulary and try to use each vocab for sentences related to the topic. And we will move on with the next topic. Question? Question? No question? So our next topic is this one about subject, teachers or computers and reasons. So maybe it's about studies or schools. Okay, so we will continue this one tomorrow. Okay. Okay, that's it for today, Jenny.
Goodbye.
Bye.